time. Alright, I think we got it going now. Let's take a look. Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing today? Very happy with the shoujo announcement. Sad that we never got to use it with the original Nami. But yeah, today we're just gonna do what we've been doing. Grind out some ranked sim. This is the list I'm using today. I've changed it up a little bit since last time. I think the only thing I changed was just dropping a Zeph for a 4th Apis, just because I feel like it's good to have more 2Ks, and in the late game this searches every single card in our deck, so not really that bad of a thing to have. But let's hop into the queue and see what happens. Make sure I have the right list selected. There we go. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How's it going? Thanks for the follow. There we go. Boa, okay. This is looking like one of the premier leaders this format. Hand is pretty good. No Nami to start off with, but Kaya no draw triggers is solid too. I'll give it a shot. We can pitch, probably like Hanger, Rubber Band, just because I can Hanger next turn, and then like 3,000 Worlds, whatever her forward on play is. Yeah, perfect. Hanger, pitch a brick, have a brick as well, that's totally fine. Yep, they swing into that guy, which is fine, that's what we wanted. You off the top? No, you, but it is another Hanger. Now do I... do I 3,000 Worlds the Boa, or just play the Hanger? Either way, I guess I'm taking a damage, so I may as well play the Hanger. Find a Kaya, that's fine, but I can play a Budo as well, though, actually, so... They can either double swing at our life, or... double swing at the Hanger, and I get a block off on one of them regardless. Nami a little annoying, especially because that would have been a draw trigger, but it's fine. Block her up. Milakaya, that kind of sucks. This is Amazon Lily. Alright, so you pitch the Rubber Band, and I think I bottom deck the Nami, because in case I draw like a Nojiko or something, I'd rather bounce the Boa. I don't want to give them more free ways to hit our life. I maybe should have mulliganed that opener just to dig for a Nami, but eh. Just have to hope that life gets us something to work with. Big swing out, that's totally fine. Hey, dang, that would have been a 2-draw trigger in life game, that's pretty good. I can honestly probably Apis here, dig for a Pilaf. U works too, I guess. Definitely not the greatest, but does get us 2 cards deeper, which is what Pilaf would have been doing anyway, and we found one anyway, so I think I can just like boodle here and pass. Probably block an attack, take one, and then gavel out of the other. Really? What does this guy do? I know he's a new card. KO a 7 cost or less. Okay, interesting. So he just swings 777. That's a little annoying. I feel like I'm kind of obligated to take the life, though, unfortunately, just because we're not in the best spot. Guess that leaves me open to a 9-cost Boa on their turn, though. But then that's their whole turn for the most part, and they just swing like 4 6s, which I can probably counter out of. Can even no-G go one of the Boas to remove one of those attack options. Yep, 7 7. Guess I could even 3,000 worlds the other one. That's interesting. Don't think I do, though. Ooh, Milkaya Pilaf that. We've filmed 2 Kayas this game, which has been rough. Okay, so what's the move here? Obviously, we start by no-G-ing one of these. We can like Apis, try to dig for something. That doesn't feel good though. Maybe I should have kept the 3,000 worlds, because how it's looking is they play Boa, go 6-6-6 or 5-6-7, which at the moment I can't get out of. Actually, I guess 5-6-7 is better for them. It forces out more cards. So in that scenario, like it's 5, 6. Either way, I'm kind of praying for something out of life. I think I'm honestly better off just Apising and whiffing. That sucks. Yeah, this is not a great scenario. Milling 2 Kais and a Pilaf has been rough so far. Pilaf helps. Well, too little too late though, unfortunately. Because now they can just go 11-11 and we can't get out of it. Or 9-13 works too, I guess. GG's. Alright, starting off with a loss. Not what you want to really do, but sometimes you also can't really do much else. Alright. Back on the grind we go. Oop. Match found. We're just waiting on the private lobby. And here we go. Bonnie. Ooh, another rough matchup. I go first. I feel like I kind of have to keep this hand just off of a hanger blocker to prevent like any Nami shenanigans. I guess I can also just play hanger, see if they go for me, or go for it. Bonnie, sure, that makes sense. Yep, they give it to lead so that we can... I think I'd rather pitch the Apis here. I can trash one of these guys. I could bottom deck the Bonnie, which isn't terrible. Or I can just kind of try to start hanger chaining through the deck. Don't like pitching the Kaya, just because it's 2k, but I'd rather have this to maybe like 3,000 worlds next turn, or maybe a Nami if they play one of those. I don't know if that's multicolor locked or not. Yeah, now they have to think. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Let's go 6k into there. Okay, they counter. This is a new card. I can Zeph bounce the Bonnie, force them to replay it. That's not terrible. Mill. Oof, Gavel's tough. We do have 2 Kai's in hand to try to do something. Guess if they have like a 5, like the 5 cost trigger Nami to pop the Zeph, that'd be annoying. Nope, just play Hawkins. Should have given it on to Bonnie first. There you go. Let's search for sure. Another 7, I do have to take this as well, though. Hey, but it's a draw trigger. She was like, can't swing into Hawkins because it just gives me a bad time. Although, I can swing Zeph at life, force them to have it. I wonder if they just forgot about Zeph. That would be the best outcome. Hey, they did. Alright, what do we mill? Gavel. It's Gavel's 3 and 4, which is rough. Only 1 U. It's not too bad, I guess. I can pitch the other hanger. Could Zeph them a second time, which is funny, but that's probably bad. Alright, Boodle, Kaya. Pitch U and U, play Nami. And then pass, I guess. If he swings the Lilith into the Boodle, I'm letting him have it. Could play a 9 cost Bonnie. He didn't. Rona can't attack. Okay, that's fine. I already milled 7, so who cares? Alright. Yeah, I think I do just block you. Double Prona is annoying. Yeah, take. But it's not that annoying because I have peel off Kaya. I'll probably draw into a U. I can protect the hanger, which is good. See if they want to swing Hawkins into it or not. And they swing at life, which I think is a valid option. Hey, another trigger. Milakaya, which sucks, but we do get to go through most of our deck at this point. What sucks is we don't have any Gavels left, because that would kind of like clinch it for us. Alright, I'm trying to think of like what our outcomes be. So we like Pilaf. Draw into a bunch of U's is good. That's not. So I think we Kaya first, actually. Okay. U. Trash that. 6. 4. We do have to I believe I've milled a Kaya, unfortunately, so yeah, this is a little rough on that front. I could do the math here. Well, I guess if they have a Bonnie, I'm kind of screwed regardless. So I'm just gonna see what happens. 5. Sure, I'll bounce the Kaya. Yeah, milling all 4 Gavels is really what did us in. If we had one of those, we would live. But that's variance for you. GG's. They did have the Bonnie too. They could have played around it. Or played around anything relevant, I guess. Alright. I'm paying attention for what's the meta looking like. Well, this is actually my first time playing against Law. For the new leaders that are coming out, big ones are Blue Yellow Boa, green Mihawk, obviously. Red Law is one that's seeing like some experimentation, but I think it's kind of fallen off. Purple Dofi is pretty interesting. Emu and Ace are still around. Blue Yellow Nami gets support in EB03, which is only a month after 14 for us, so it matters. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Killer. Okay, sure. They don't have any big bodies, so I think I'm just kind of fine to peel off right now. Because, yeah, I've yet to play against him, so I only vaguely know what he does. It's like Yellow Yamato 5-drop. Ooh, what's the Yamato do? I'm unfamiliar with the Yamato you're referencing. Get rid of those bricks. Guess we grab a Nami. Yeah, Nami. Boodle. Bad. This is gonna suck. Maybe could have bounced it, I guess. But I don't know. 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. Oh, block the Boodle or kill the Boodle. Throw us down to leader, Anko, trash, come from life. Ooh, that sounds sick. Just for green yellow Yamato, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds dope. Alright, so he prevents removal, which is interesting. This is only for the turn, so I can swing back into him pretty easy. I don't think it's worth it to Nojiko and 3000 Worlds this guy. Now the question is, do I 2k out of law? Well, I guess I can't. Interesting, yeah. No, I'm excited for EB03 for Blue Yellow Nami because we get the Searcher, the 5 cost Nami, the 7 cost Robin, and now that it was spoiled, the Young Girl, which I think is really stupid that on our front it's called Girl. But, you know, whatever. It's just really dumb. Ooh, that's rough. Kaya, you, Nojiko, you. I'm probably actually supposed to do it like you first. Yeah. Alright, and then I guess... So he gets minimum 2 7k swings here, which is rough. I don't know what he's waiting on. Pilaf, Nami. Still at 28 cards, 3 life, which kind of makes sense into an aggro deck, which is a little rough, but yeah. I almost would have loved like a Zeph here to be able to play Zeph, try and Nojiko this guy on the next turn. Bah, Pilaf sucks. To see if he gives the minus power or just loses the body. Eight into 5 rush, give minus 1000. That's pretty nasty. Can bounce an 8 cost. Could bounce this guy because that's only on opponent's turn. Then it just makes it a 7 instead of an 8, which I guess isn't super relevant in the grand scheme of things. I do like forcing him to replay it though. Even though like we're definitely not really going anywhere with this because he has a 7k and an 8k still. I probably counter out of the 7k with the Kaya Nojiko, but have to take the 8k. Being at 1 life is still rough. Even if we do get triple Nami off, depends on if he swings him into here or not. Eight life, sure. Yep, they swing that there. I don't need to count out of that. Alright, so now we can just kind of poke into these guys. Grab a 3,000 worlds is fine. Probably should have swung Apis into here first. Well, that works too. Barto, 2k, okay. Which of these is better? I guess I'll go after this because it forces him to use a 2k. So we want like hanger, boodle, I guess, or like hanger this, boodle that, or just rubber band that actually. There we go, he takes that, do that. So now we like peel off. We do have a EU, which is good. Play a boodle. We're kind of stabilized. It's not great because they can still play the Rush Zoro and go 8-8, 7-7, I guess. I don't know. We do have a Blanc. We have a Gavel. Sheesh, 8 viewers. How is everybody doing? I think that's the most I've ever had. Hell yeah. 5k swing. Easy counter out. Guess the big worry is if he has another something that can actually like pop my bodies. 7. I think I'm fine to counter out of this. Because like I know this that sucks. I know this deck has like some new big super rare that helps it out, but I don't remember what the card is exactly. It's possible we'll see it here. Nope, just a Rush Zoro, which makes sense. I think I'm probably supposed to not block here, because I can see if he attacks the Searcher or not. Well, no, he doesn't even have the option. Get pranked. Issues, we can't really get rid of these guys. I just have to hope I have events to search left. Alright, so we're starting to loop through the part of our deck that we know about, which is rough. I'm trying to remember what's next. I think these are good cards I want to... some of them are good cards. I don't remember if this is the U stack or not. It is. Okay. In that case, I feel like I'm kind of obligated to pitch Gavel Gavel, weirdly enough. With there, which kind of sucks. But actually this is pretty interesting, because we can Kaya down to 10, U on an empty board state, which is not bad. Or on an empty hand, to just 2 Dawn, draw 2. That's 4 Dawn with 8 left. Just bottomed. There's like Zeph, Rubber Band, Boodle down there. Yeah, nothing relevant there. Nothing relevant there, so this is... I don't remember what this is going to draw into, unfortunately. Hanger, Boodle. Yeah, we might have flubbed it a bit here. Well, I don't even know if we flubbed it. This was just like not a great matchup for us. I think everything that's left is like Rubber Band Zeph, so Boodles don't really do a lot for us. Guess there's an argument for swinging 8 here. See if he has counter. He does. Okay, that's fair. Ooh, Makino's interesting. Java Jumbo. Yep, that does it too. Arg. GG's. Youch. Triple loss is big tough so far, but comeback starting soon, I believe it. Alright, hopping back into queue. Let's see what we can get going on here. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Clunky. Hope you're having a good... Speech is hard. Hope you're having a good day. Q is taking forever. There we go. New lobby started. Let's go. I'm just jamming out to the music while we wait. Oof, 10 viewers. Hell yeah. There we go. Another Bonnie is rough. This might be the same guy as before. I don't remember for certain. They go first. I can probably keep and then just boodle again. Unless we draw a Nami, in which case I'm playing that. Not a Nami. Who are you? On KO, do something. Okay, interesting. Yeah, just block. Treasure Goner, that's fine. Kaya, sure. Nami. I think I do you here and just kind of take my lumps. On-KO play another... Okay, so Bonnie's kind of got like a thrower bark package going on. I see. This is a tough one. I think I don't pitch as much as I want to, just because I kind of need hand size to do stuff. I know he has a non-KO, but I think I'm still fine swinging into him. Pitch the Cindry, sure. Send in the Nami. Find a Pilaf, that's pretty good. Would love to find that Nojiko though. Bounce one of these guys. But I think the move is probably just, honestly, it might just be like hanger, boodle. Or just even one hanger, one boodle. Hanger double boodle is also pretty good. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Just playing Pilaf in option 2. They play like a 6-cost Robin, it's annoying for us. But then they just put the Dawn Zone we can counter out pretty effectively. No, I think I do need to play Hanger to protect the cheap guy, or Boodle to play the protect the cheap guy's speech. Remember. Yeah, we'll try like this. Can hold up Rubber Band and then a couple counter cards to protect like a Nami. Yep, 6-cost Robin. That's tough. Would have bottom decked the Absalom too, which is annoying. Alright, swing 5 into Hanger. That's fine, I don't care about that one. Swing 5 into Nami, I do care about that one. Milk Pilaf is sad. I think we pitch Hanger here though. And then no matter where they swing, we just block. Another Hanger, that's totally fine. 4-cost West trigger for me, trash. Alright, send here again. They have the counter, which is fine. Grab a brick, which is fine. I could have a 9-cost Bonnie next turn, though, which would be annoying, to say the least. You pass, and just gonna hope we survive. Five into Nami. I'll let her go. I need to hold up the blocker for the big attack that might be coming anyway. Yep. Ooh, another Gavel, that was pretty nice. Put the Dawn there, sure. You have Rush, which is annoying. But I can... Ooh. 8 life, no blocks, just countered 9. Trash a Pilaf Gavel, that kind of sucks. We still do have this Pilaf in hand, another Nami search. Not great though. I think I can just take this. It's a 1k, that's fine. Means we can hold up the 1k and then block the other thing as needed. Maybe I am supposed to Gavel here just to... I'd rather have hand size. No, you. That sucks. Alright, Apis is interesting. Because now we can just search whatever we want. Guess the stacking doesn't super matter. If we're going to be searching anyway. Yeah. I think this is sadly going to be our 4th loss of the day. As unfortunate as it is. Alright, you pitch the Kaya. Yeah, this is just not been our day. But you know, sometimes you draw well and run into good matchups. Sometimes you draw poorly and run into bad matchups. With Nami, you just kind of gotta have the good matchups when you need them. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes Heart of the Cards just isn't there. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Just another rusher. I will die with the honor of gaveling myself out. Damn, that's disrespectful. Whoa. And a Blaze Slice too. I guess it is good that I blocked with Boodle previously then, because I couldn't have prior. But yeah, for the Blue Yellow Nami fans, it's pretty sick that Shoujo exists now after being in the dark about it this whole time. It's like, no, we're just going to give it to you in January. Payday today? Ooh. Yeah, it's not a bad time, especially because I think the Pilafs and Zefs are relatively cheap right now. Or Zefs have like been cheap for a while, but Pilafs are way down from what they used to be. I want to say like 20 bucks. Could be worse times. Sand doesn't have a turn 1. Does have a U. I'm going to ship it. The Sand is technically worse, but we do have a Pilaf. The Sand is a lot worse. Just I did see that, yes. We got a... I saw like it was like a magazine spoiler about the Ace Abalufu leader. I don't know if it'll be Ace Blue though. That would be sick, especially if the cards are blue. Because, you know, we get to just steal any support they get. Knowing Bandai, though, they'll be like, we don't want to design for Nami, and then just make the cards the other color that they'll be. Could even just not be blue color in the first place. It could be like red and yellow, just because that's typically what I believe those colors have leaned towards. But, you know, we'll stay hopeful. Shoujo, we have you now. Thank you. Blue, yellow, red 3-color leader could be really interesting. The issue with 3-color leaders is I feel like they'll just be 2-color leaders, but you get to play one really good card from the other color that you're in. Okay, well, they have a pudding in hand, so now we need to play around said pudding. We can Hanger, even though it'll get swung into. And Kaya. Pay like another Hanger, but I'd rather just hold up the counter for it, I guess. Because, yeah, like counter. We're chilling. Even then just one counter, because they'll probably just swing into it with a Hiyori. So maybe I just play Boodle, because I doubt they want to lose the Shoujo. 3-life, 3-color, 5k leader is probably pretty bad, unless it would have to have a really good upside outside of being 3 colors. Yeah, this can do it. That's totally fine. But no, yeah, 3-color, 3-life, 5k leader. Unless the effect is really good, I don't think it would see much play. Because, like, sure, in the same vein as being 3 colors is good, we do technically have a 6C leader. You're not wrong about that part. That part is technically true. I think we just kind of try to stay at 5 to 6 cards to play around pudding, especially because they haven't developed any big bodies. Like they have a Shoujo for when they do start playing the big guys. 6-cost Law is annoying though. Ugh, they're on this version. You don't need 4. I'm on 2 right now. I was on 3. I think with like the new stuff we get, it's not a definitive like playset. So you can definitely get by with just 2. Or no, maybe not just 2, but 3. Alright, so this turn we probably just Pilaf and you play a Nami, I guess. And we could you again. They only really have 2 attacks on us. If they play another wall, that's rough. We'll risk it. Outside of the wall, they still don't have any big beaters on board, so we're kind of chilling. Robin, yep. Now they're one of the cards I'm excited for maybe. Especially because we will... Clunky, I would say get 3 Zeph alts literally just to be safe. Because like, for ratios like this, they can be a little fluid. Mill, Kai, I mean, that's fine. I think the alts are so cheap that honestly you could just get 4 to be safe, for lack of a better word. Huh, well, now we're... EB04 reveals, yeah, true, it depends on what we see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, with possible East Blue reveals happening this weekend, especially with that potential East Blue leader, I might just try to get playsets for everything now while you can. What do I do here though? Can like, so they have 2 big attacks, a medium attack with Shoujo. They play like another Lar and Nami. I'd have another life in hand. It's just my hand's not really doing much. I think I Apis, kind of pitch the bricks, try to find something. I would get a place unless the place that are 3K worlds is expensive. I would, if the playset's expensive, don't get the playset of alts, but do get a set of regular versions, just because having 4 of a searchable event is good. If you have the normal version, then you're fine. Yeah. This is weird because I think I do want Kaya. And then we'll put that Kaya up top. Well, now I'm at a similar place as before, but with less counter. But we're kind of set up for the end game. They are decently pricey. Okay, yeah, if you have the normals, you're chilling. The alt is good, but it's not like, oh, you need to have the alt as compared to something like Pilaf, where, not that you need to have it, but it's really good. I think I will just hold off on... Playing the Kaya is so risky, though, but I also... I'll just play it next turn, assuming I get it next turn. That's fair. You don't see it on board, but in this deck, you do see it out of life. So flexing your opponent with the trigger is pretty spicy. I also want to figure out a way eventually to get kind of like stream overlay of the Twitch chat onto the VODs. Now this is an interesting one. Do I gavel the Kaya? Because they probably got like 7, 8, 10. I don't think I do at that case. Could even play a Shoujo over the Zeus. I guess that's the same amount of Dawn, though. $7K. Yeah, I'll take again. So now they can go 9K, 9K, and I just take. Yeah. Pitch to U, which is rough. No to Goner, which is fine. Okay, U is a good hit to start. Okay, so the bottom four is like Kaya, a couple other random cards, but not the good Kaya though. So I guess we can swing Nami first. Find a Gavel's good. F is sure. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Pitch the Red Rock. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Play around a Rush Usopp or something. Okay, so Kaya U gets us 4 deeper. Did I bottom anything relevant in that pile? I don't think so. Like a rubber band, maybe. I'm trying to think if I need to Apis to get out of this. Told you what this just says. There you go. Well, the issue is the Kaya that's left isn't the good Kaya. It's the mediocre 2K Kaya. It's the stacker Kaya. So like, I already technically can see the top X cards in my deck if I want to. Okay, so what's left is like, we've got Kaya, 3 randos, Apis, Rubber Band, Boodle Boodle. Another Gavel, actually, I think just gets us there because we can just Gavel, Gavel. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. Finally, I'm assuming they don't, like, balls to the wall putting us. They go, can I check your trash? See, we only have 2 Gavels. Or if they Red Rock a Kaya. Or anything, really. Nope. They just go all in, and we get there. Did they have anything? They technically could have. GG's. Graviblade's also a threat, but also it's not really seeing a lot of play right now just because there's not too much stuff you can bottom with it. More so just because so much stuff has removal protection now that it's almost not even worth it. You'd rather Nojiko or Zeus something for 2 Don. Blue Yellow Nami is running Blocker Newgate. I'm surprised that the new version, well, not super surprised. It's still a very good card. I mean, it's 10 cost blocker, filters you, gives leader Dawn for Dawn effect. The one issue with it in like the EB03 builds is it's not searchable, so that could just be like a carryover from what's it called? Double Dellinger is annoying as fuck. So I guess we just kind of rubber band it up. Play another Nami and pass. Because, yeah, we can rubber band, protect, melee you, which sucks. Rubber band to protect, melee bad Kaya, which is fine. Sure, whatever. Sugar, yeah. Another sugar. Ew, that's annoying. Well, I guess we at least get a free swing into this. Monet, sure, whatever. What do? You just ramp. Yeah, draw 2, trash 1, add 2, rest. Ew, gross. Man, our hand of only hangers sure is great right now. I can swing into Sugar. Gets redirected to Dofi. Then I want to have a Dawn attached for that. U is good. Yeah, sure. If it gets redirected into Dellinger, he had to minus a Dawn to ramp it on. He does get to search, I guess, which is not nothing, but 8 cost Dofi is a pain in my you know. Yeah, grab late at 4, red rock at 4. Good times, good times. One into 0, I can actually protect, which is fun. Monet, sure, that's fine. 3 into 0, yep. Yep. Well, now I can't really deal with his board at all, because if I swing 5, he redirects into the Monet and I get nothing. If I swing 6, he redirects into the Monet and gets a shit ton of ramp. So we just kind of have to do what we gotta do. Can bounce the Monet or even bottom deck it. I like that. Actually, yeah, bottom deck the Monet. He's gonna be at 8 regardless. Or if he, yeah, sure. He still gets to search. Another 8 cost Dofi. Not really what I want to see. I can bounce some stuff. Yeah, Virgo is a pain in the ass just because it's anti-Nojiko. Do I take a life here? I think so. Yeah, just because I don't have anything going on. Well, now I can swing into him, and he has to minus Dawn if he wants to do stuff, which you don't. Awesome. All right, Kaya, pitch you guys. Zeph back the Kaya. Trash another Kaya, which sucks. I think I boodle here and hope he doesn't have a way of removing it. Feels like what does the 10 cost Dofi do? It's like freeze everything, right? Well, he's not playing it, so that's fine. Ooh, Pilafs, sweet. Love to see it. 3,000 Worlds is just something to pitch. Mill a Pilaf, that sucks. But now we can send in Nami. Grab another Pilaf is good. I think I just set up like that. Because Zeph can't do anything here. He was just a draw 2. Or just a mill 2, I mean. Draw you, pitch the bricks. Go you, pitch the bricks. Play another Nami. Have to fade 5 attacks. We have 2 Gavels and a blocker. That's 5 attacks. Can't be rested. So yeah, blockers too. Oh, now we don't have that. So, yeah. Well, that's 1. Issue is these 9Ks I'll have to take. Triple 9K. I guess I just hope for something good out of life. 11-11, sure, that's also something. Or even 7-9, so 7. Is this anything? If he goes... Like, we're not in a good spot by any means. We can basically... Okay, let's map this out. So, if he goes 6-10, that's 6. Gavel, 2K. 5-11, that's 1K. Gavel, 2K, 2K. 7-9 is 2K, 2K. Gavel, 1K. So, really, no matter what we get, we have to pitch everything. The best scenario is 6-10. Or if he swings to into a Nami, that's even better. Oh, 6-10? Oh, thank you, sir. You are very kind to me. Because now I get to hold my U. Alright, well, now I have a Kaya, so it doesn't really make a ton of difference just because we can just kind of win here. I hope there's any events left. There are. Awesome. Sweet. I'll just grab the last one because I can. GG's. All right, 2 wins in a row. Back on a streak. Think that's after 4 losses though, so got to get back to at least break even. Easy. All it takes is misplays, and you know, sometimes that's what we need. Ooh, this is bad for us. This is very, very bad. Banished leader sucks big. At least we have the gavel to stave off the initial brunt. The issue is we kind of need to find a lot of stuff to survive like that. That helps, I guess. Epicef, sure. We peel off to get cards in hand. $6K. What's the 5 cost you're playing? Oh, well, never mind. You're just swinging into her. That's. Oh, you could play the Nami. Ew, that could be annoying. I think I will rubber band here. Sure. Cut a win-win for the Hawkins. That's impressive. Like, props to them for pulling it off, but also, holy shit. I think I need to pitch the Boodle, which sucks, because I'd rather play the Boodle too. Thinking now we just need to hold. $27 in deck, still all 5 in life. We're doing okay. Robin, sure, makes sense. At least now I can 2k out of her attack, or not. Sick, even better. Although I guess if she just kind of builds up bodies, we're in a bad spot. I think I don't play the Kaya here. Burndy world. Okay, based. Based and cool. I guess this is just to... now, I was going to say, if they start cheating kids, we're in a bad scenario. Well, also, they just have 3 reasonably sized bodies, and then 2 mediocre ones. Ooh, yeah, this is not going good. They could theoretically start pushing here. Yeah. I was complimenting them on their Burndy World tech. Ooh, Pilaf, hell yeah. That gets us a little bit out of this jam. Because we can peel off Boodle. Yeah. This is where they go. The 3rd kid. Eleven life. Yeah, awesome. Even better. I'm a little worried about blocking anything that's not a Robin. But also I might have to at this point, just because they're getting a little feisty with it, and also just because we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10 cards, 11 technically worth of counter in our hand. Well, Gavel's kind of reduced some of that, so even still, we're doing fine. Technically another one with Nami and another one for turn, so I think we're winning this game. Let's see what they swing with next. Black Maria. Oh, sure, okay. Zawardo time. 800,000. Well, this damage doesn't trample over, so... Yeah, we just have the win here. Draw for turn, you, Kaya. We did have like 2 or 3 draw triggers this game, though, which is kind of crazy. Oh, if you have 2 life, ooh, interesting. Oh, get you out of here. Draw 2. Draw 2. GG's. All right. 3-win streak. We're bringing it back. $14 viewers. Holy shit. Hell yeah. All right. New lobby's up. Here we go. Oh, same guy. Hello again. Hand has a turn 1 play and a gavel. I'm in. Not a Nami, sadly, but maybe we'll draw one for turn. Nope. Just a Kaya. Use not bad. I think we pitch the hanger, though. Mill. Nothing important. Awesome. This is an interesting one. I think we have to Pilaf, though. Yeah. Because next turn we can hanger Boodle, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I think we do. I just have to take this one, unfortunately. Nothing important, that's fine. You draw 2, Boodle, awesome. No. That's fine. Kid time, yep. Gavel sucks. Alright, well. Pitch the Nojiko. Pilaf. You... Boodle. Sure. Ooh, Pilaf trigger. Hell yeah. It's better to be lucky than good. Ooh, they do run the Nami. It's not color locked either. That's impressive. I will... I could just normal kind of out of this, actually, so I think I will. Mill... Nothing. Awesome. Alright, hanger finds the perfect... Or we draw the perfect pitch for hanger. Speech. 13. Is Nami getting a turn to survive? Maybe not. But we'll see if she is. Trash, trash, sure. Kaya, okay. Well, I'll give her one chance. Just have to hope they don't have like an Uso Hachi or anything. No blocks. You is good. Okay, let's do the math. If I block here, they can swing 10 at life with Robin to get the banish out. I won't counter out. I'll be at 8 in deck, go to 7. Kaya gets me to 5, Yu gets me to 3, Hanger gets me to 2, maybe Nami gets me to 1. I can go for a big push with Zeph if they don't hold up any Dawn and just hope that like they're kind of bricked up. And then Kaya makes this a little worse. Oh, I forgot about that. Kind of tempted. No, I'm not. Okay, they are holding up for Gavel. We hit nothing relevant out of life. That's fine. Okay, Nami, do you find anything? Rubberman's not bad. Actually, I think we might be good because I think there's a second Pilaf down here somewhere. Alright, so we're at 6 in deck. Kaya, or Yu gets us to 4. Kaya gets us to the second Yu. We win this one. Yeah, there was a second Pilaf anyway. We'll win with the new card. Yu! GG's. Ooh, well, they definitely would have survived the Zeph hit. Their hand was everything counter. Alright, 4-win streak. Granted, 2 of it was a rematch. But we will kind of pause for a bit on the ranked queue just to make sure we don't run into the same person for a 3rd time in a row. Because I have done that, and as fun as it is, it's also kind of boring. And we hop back in, see what happens. No, you're good. You got a life. Hell yeah. Hope the haircut's good. Alright, now we're waiting for an opponent that is taking their sweet, sweet time to show up. Oh, there we go. Nope, never mind, they just canceled. Okay. Oh, back into queue we go. Oh god. Shoot. The thing has glitched out on me, unfortunately. Oh, and we're back. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's hope this person actually joins this time. Victini WR. Another Boa. Okay. Going second. This hand is interesting. We can do nothing on our first turn. Pilaf or Yu on our second. Maybe 3,000 worlds on the third. I don't hate it, honestly. Like, we don't have a super early game plan, but it is a relatively concise plan. This is more interesting, because now we can play Nami and Yu. Pitch that, and then just draw into a second one with Nami, hopefully. Or we haven't noticed go, actually. 6K. Well, 2K out of that. So now 3 Gavels in hand is a little rough. Find the 3K worlds anyway, which is funny. Pilaf and Nojiko the Ran back to hand. Bah, that sucks. We got a Goner, which is mediocre. At least they double swing into Nami, that's good. Because, yeah, now I'm glad we saved this, because we can swing into her. 3,000 worlds you, and then you. That's not going to get confusing at all. Ran, sure. Pudding. Honestly, I would kind of like this hand more than the one I had previously. Well, our hand was kind of full, maybe. I don't know how much we had gone through. I'd have to check the logs. And by logs, I mean... by logs, I mean I don't remember how many cards were in our hand last time. Get you out of there. And bang. Bang. Yeah. Grab the boa, which is tough. Grab a U, which is good. They're thinking about it. Now I think I can pitch the Apis. Alright. Send you in. Grab a 3,000 worlds. Stack it like this, I think. And grab nothing, because we're bad at the game. But I don't have anything. I want a 3,000 worlds, so we just kind of start drawing. Have I used any Pilafs? Just the one. I think I do need to start digging. That sucks. I think I need to keep digging. That also sucks, actually. Yeah, I think we need a double pitch gavel to have a boodle. Now, could I have had a boodle and not double pitched gavel? Technically, yes. But I was kind of going for more of the find Pilaf angle. Goner helps, I guess. Block that. Mill a Pilaf, that sucks. They have another boa? They do. It's not a Pilaf. That's not a Pilaf either. None of these are Pilafs. I think I do have to play the hanger, unfortunately. This isn't a blocker. I think this may be a loss for us, chat. That pudding was... I don't remember how many cards we had in hand, unfortunately, but it was probably a little bit more impactful than I'm thinking of. I mean, it's probably only like 7 or 6 cards, but even still, that's an extra card in deck. Yeah, and just not finding those Pilafs is what did us in. GG's. Ooh, that's rough. Do. Yeah, we still had a bunch of good stuff back in the deck. Ooh. Hikali, thank you for the follow. Hope your day's going good. Up Luffy, okay. This will be interesting. Sand's not bad, but it's not that good either. The sand is worse, I guess, but just have to hope they don't have an Otama. They don't. Awesome. So I can play this hanger freely. See if they want to swing into it or not. They do. Zorajiro or Gear 3? Zorajiro. I couldn't think I just, yeah, I think I just bottom deck it. Take them off of their tempo a bit. Bonkplay, sure, that's fine. No trigger there. So we Pilafs. Play that. Alright. Oh, Roger, right. They have access to this now. That sucks. Fortunately, he didn't use it. If they have 10 Dawn cards. Okay. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess it is just still a 8 cost 10k. Not a bad thing to have by any means. Alright, so you pitch the Zeph, draw 2. Play the Nami. Play the Pilafs. Play the second Nami. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Although they do just probably start Sanji playing us. How do they? I already have... What the heck? Oh, duh. I was like, how do they already have 40 cards in deck? But it's because I bottom decked one thing and they start with 3 life. What they cheating out? Oh, Gear 2. Oh, did they fuck it up? That's hilarious. Just bad at the game, for real. Nah, I'm kidding. They just made a mistake. We all make mistakes sometimes. Pilafs, please. Pilafs. Kaya. Do. That's pretty good. Boodle. Kaya. We have a U for next turn. That's great. We're already at 18 cards because they kind of messed up. We're doing great. Usohachi on the blocker is going to be rough, though. Or... Oh. What? Whoa, what? That's a fun visual glitch. They revealed Otama, played Otama. I guess they've been messing up by stacking it to where they accidentally draw what they want to play out. Well, we'll take those as a win. Maybe we're winning that game anyway. We were just kind of so far ahead regardless. Possible to have the deck list? Yeah, I got you. Absolutely. This deck list is pretty similar to the one I've been playing previously on the channel. Only thing that I changed is I added a 4th Apis instead of a 2nd Zeph. Yeah, no, feel free to screenshot. When I upload this to YouTube, I'll put it in the description as well. But yeah, I'm not really sure how much of a noticeable difference this makes. I've definitely seen more Apises in hand, but that might just be bias. I do kind of miss the 3rd Zeph, so I might just drop down to 1 Stacker Kaya, honestly. As expensive as Zeph is, it is still a way to bounce Kaya, so can't go super wrong on that front. Oh, shoot. Eastern, that's what I'm looking for. Really just an issue I've found is like with, I don't know if this feels wrong or weird, but with playing more 2Ks, I feel like I'm having to pitch more 2Ks to Gavels and stuff when I'd rather have quote-unquote worse cards to pitch them. And like I'm sure it comes up. Exactly, yeah, Zeph's way to sneak attack in. Zeph represents something the opponent has to care about. Mono Red Zoro. What the hell? Who's still playing this deck? I guess maybe you get some of the stuff from Red Maw, but even still, I'm like based, but not the matchup I want to see. I don't know how many games I want to do past this. Like, I've got free time, but do. Honestly, yeah, give us White Snake or even just an East Blue equivalent. Chose to go second. Sand does kind of do what they're bored, but not lets me get ahead. I would love an East Blue White Snake. Would make our life so much better. This is kind of a weird one because 4 greater, I guess. We set it up like that as a way to theoretically bounce Kai in the end. Oh, right. That's a thing they can do. That's only on your turn, though, but still. Ooh, man. I hate that. I think I have to bottom the 3,000 rolls just because it's such an expensive way of getting rid of shit on his board. Chopper. What is you? Oh, right, you give Dawn. Gross. Only if he has Dawn attached, though. Here's Dawn. Yep, we blocking. Milikai, that sucks. He's searching out another chopper. Oh my god. Jesus, he already has a full board. He also has no hand, but still not great. So I think the play is like swing into this guy. Hope he doesn't have a 2K. He does. I think it's honestly just going to be Zeph the chopper. And then just kind of take our beats, unfortunately. Because he puts one Dawn, he's got 2 5Ks and a 4K. Oh yeah, he has just 5 5K swings, which is a thing you want to have to counter out of. Roran trigger's good. Goner trigger's pretty good. It bounces him, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't have counter, so I will bounce you. I know it just means you replay him next turn, but that's a body gone. There's maybe an argument to bouncing Kaya too, but I'd rather just keep bodies off his board. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Zeph's good into his low hand. Another draw trigger we're actively cooking. Okay, so swing. Here he has to waste a 2K to live, or to keep it alive. And I know one of its cards is a brick. I'm honestly kind of tempted to just... no, I do need to just go 7 into life and hope he doesn't have 2K, 1K. Or do I want more? This is tough. But also, if I do this, he's got literally stone cold nothing in hand. Awesome. Alright, I can... I'm really tempted to just put 3 down on Kaya and swing into Chopper. I know that's bad, but no, I need to actually work through my deck a bit more. Another Boodle, I like that. Especially because he's pitched some Sanjis. I block. I got well sucks. Okay, so he's pitched 2 Sanjis. I think I actually unironically pitch a U here, as good as they are, because I need to like prevent a alpha strike of some kind or whatever. Yep, Diablo Jambe. Now he swings at the Zeph probably. Yep, yeah, that's fine. It sucks, but it's what had to be done. Let's swing into the cheapo guy. Man, we're already at so few Dawn. I feel like we just still lose this, regardless of what's been happening. because I couldn't protect the Zeph. And if I had blocked, he still swings Zeph. Yeah. Well, if I didn't block, he just Diablo Jambes my face and I die, which is not what we're looking to happen. Unironically, that's one thing I miss about old Nami is the fact that we can just kind of play stuff like Cavendish, after the ban, Marco Blocker. Well, fuck. Guess I should have blocked there. But I thought about it after I already clicked the thing. Alright, 11k. Yeah, I just barely can't get out of that. GG's. Very close game, though, unironically, which was cool. There's maybe an argument that it's definitely not correct, but that I should have swung Zeph into one of his characters. But also, like, that's such a niche matchup that I'm likely not going to see for 14/EB03 for the most part. That I don't think I need to tech for it. But, like, yeah, like I was saying, I miss having, like, Marco or Cavendish just because they're bodies you can swing into aggro decks like Bello Betty and stuff. Hell, into Emu, I'd swing a Cavendish into their J Garcia or whatever. Insert 5 Elder here. Alright, I got a couple more games in me. Let's see if we can... If I lose one game and win one more game, I'll be at 6-7 wins, which will be very funny. So I think that alone is worth the meme of sticking it out. It also means if that happens, I can make a very shitty thumbnail. St. Roswald? What the fuck are you? I've never seen you before. Yeah, a lot of ice cream there, which is kind of why I kept Roswire, trash, KO2, 3 cost or less. Okay, wild. I guess he could play a St. Roswald right now. Yeah, sure. Sucks, but it's kind of spicy. I don't know how good it is for the deck as a whole, but it's interesting. Another one? I mean, I guess he's doing it for this part of the matchup specifically. He's milled 3 Elders. He's got 2 of the Elders in trash. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he's just doing it to turbo fill his trash. I don't know. Alright, I can maybe rubber band whatever he does, unless it's yeah, no, I'll rubber band this. Yeah, that's fine. No, you're unusable in this matchup. Nustro. I'll take this one, just because I kind of need cards in hand. I can't remember if they've pitched their thing that is counter card, so I'll throw a 6 into Nustro, make him use an event or a 2k. 2k, that's fine. Could play another Kai, I could play a Hanger. Hanger is interesting. What do I pitch though? I'm tempted to pitch Zeph. But also Zeph represents another 4 cards, and but also it's expensive 4 cards. Hanger means he has to do something. Like that I knew he had. Huh. I don't know if this is new tech or what, but it's interesting. Do I pitch the Nami here? Yeah, probably. Gotta love hitting 2 of these out of life when I can't use them. Yavel's good. I'll swing a 7. Shihoshi, Marcus, Mars. Alright, how many of the guys do they have in trash? 1, 6 cost, other 6 cost, 7 cost. They're still missing one of them. I also don't know if they've actually even searched up a guy or not. We're at 20 though, we have a low hand size. I need something good to happen. No blocks. Counter out. Oh, why are you crashing? Oh man, my sim stopped responding.